Hey guys, Pattern1979 here. Quick video comparing three types of probiotics for your pets. So whether it's cats and dogs, they all work for the two of your pets, so cats and dogs. So guys, let me start off by saying I've tried a couple of different brands here. And I'm gonna tell you which one I like so far and why do I like that one so far. Let's start with this one. So this is the biggest one, biggest box that it comes in. It's not that expensive for what you get, but I don't know if you guys can tell in there. It's green. It's got that little scoop there, but they mixed in a couple of herbs and whatnot. So whether it's kale and stuff that's good for your pet technically, but they're not. It's not the best. So my cat didn't react too well. She didn't react that badly, but her poop starting to smell a little bit more funny and not that great. So probiotic 8 plus, I don't recommend this one. So I didn't see that much of an improvement, and it just made her poop smell a little bit different and just a little bit more intense. So don't really like that one. So probiotics from the company Farah. So Farah company, forgot to mention this one is Omega Alpha. So yeah guys, probiotic 8 plus Omega Alpha, premium quality. Don't really recommend this one. So this one guys is pretty good. So probiotics, 5 million CFU per scoop, all that good stuff. Show you guys the ingredient in the back here. Crude proteins, fat, crude fiber, probiotics, and stuff like that. I don't know if you guys want to see the other ones, but you guys pretty much can go see the stats on Amazon, which is where I got all of these. So from Amazon, guys. Yeah, so this one's not so bad, guys. This one I liked, but the only thing is it doesn't come flavored. So and this is a guide for how much scoop you take, half a scoop for 5 to 15 pounds. So this is about what I gave. I'm going to show you guys the inside and show you guys what the probiotics looks like. So it's a little powder and brown powder, and they got like that little scoop, and they have a something to remove humidity. So that way it stays nice and dry. So oxygen absorber / humidity silicone pellet, or whatever you want to call this. So yeah guys, so basically this one is good, but the only thing is for my cat is really picky when it comes to food. So she has really she's really sensitive, and she smells it, and if it doesn't smell something like she likes, she won't eat it. So Farah, you have good probiotics, but if you want just a little advice, add a little bit of flavor to it. So and I know you want to keep this I'm guessing hypoallergenic. So if you want to keep this hypoallergenic, I would suggest duck. If you can introduce duck fat in there and mix it up with duck fat, or just a little spray on the powder of duck fat, and just not in the box, but just mix it up in the powder with some dried up or some type of powdered duck fat that you can do. My cat just and I think any pet just reacts really positively to fat, and especially duck fat. Whenever I cook, like I have like duck, what do you call that? It's like it comes in a bag, and it's like almost smoked meat. So it's like a shredded duck. So it comes in a bag and you put it in the microwave, but it has a ton of fat in there, and when you melt it off, it just melts up and it just becomes liquid. And my cat, whenever she starts smelling that, she just freaks. Give her little pieces of duck, and she just freaks out. So she really loves the ducks. But guys, yeah, this is a good probiotic, but if your pet is not picky. So if your pet is not picky, I recommend this one. And if she doesn't, like a dog or something, and you mix it up with the food, I recommend you always mix it up with the food. So this one in particular, I had to towards the end, I had to just mix it up in water, take a syringe, and just kind of force it to eat it. So which wasn't pleasant for me or the cat. So, all right, when it comes to my favorite one so far, guys, this is the Pro 5X 5 strain, 5 billion CFU, veterinary strength probiotics for cats and dogs. So let me show you guys the inside, how it comes on the inside. This is nice and sealed up. So as you guys can see, it's a little bit browner than the other one, a little bit darker. And one of the reasons for that is that this has a little bit of pork liver flavor in there. So there's a couple of ingredients, so you can see pork liver, sweet potatoes, and it just has stuff in there that it's not just, you know, probiotics, so it has flavor to it. And from what I've gathered, from what I see with the ingredients, it is hypoallergenic, so there's no wheat, there's no anything else that the cat could react to. The only thing that I see that my cat could react to is pork liver powder, so and that's pretty much it. So sweet potato, I don't think she can do a reaction to it. So my cat is also, you know, she can't take any wheat, so it has to be grain-free food. You know, she has some dietary restrictions, so she can't eat like anything that's different. So I can't, you know, use just basic chicken food or pork. This one has a pork flavor, but I think it's such in small quantities that it doesn't really affect my cat. So it's more of a positive that I see on her health. Her poop almost doesn't smell anymore, and she has nice, consistent, just she goes really nice, consistent. There's no diarrhea, there's no anything else. So just really good for that. So this is making her coat and just her fur just really soft and nice, and it's just, so far it's the best. So this one also does that, but the only thing, guys, like I said, this one doesn't have any flavoring or anything. It's just probiotic, and there's nothing wrong with that, but you know, if they could add a little bit more stuff in there that's you know, flavorful, because that thing doesn't have really any flavor wise. So organic, it just has stuff that's conducive to probiotics. So this one has a little bit flavor mixed in, which is the best. So, but guys, any manufacturer that sees this, and if you want to make probiotics for pets, just think about, you know, making it hypoallergenic and choosing stuff like duck fat, or just regular shredded duck, or something that you could just dry up and just, you know, make into powder and just mix up with this, because that way at least the pet is going to be stimulated and she's going to be happy. So every time I open this, she just, you know, runs around and she's just you know, pressing against me, and she loves that. And one thing that this does for the cat food, right now I'm giving her DD, so it has dietary restrictions, and it's duck based, so it has a duck based you know, flavor to it. So they have a couple of other things in there, but it's mostly duck. So duck, you know, is duck and venison are hypoallergenic, but my cat prefers duck. And giving her something like this, I know this is beef flavored, and it's kind of, you know, going against, you know, so some counterindication towards her dietary restrictions. But, you know, having a little bit of this just mix up the food a little bit. So having different types of flavoring. So if they can add venison or, you know, duck, and switch between the two. If you give your pet that has restrictions, something like duck or venison, and you want to switch it up without switching up her food, you just add a little bit of probiotic powder like that, and it just changes the taste just enough so she doesn't have the impression that she eats always the same stuff. So this is good for this. So not only is it good for digestion, but it's also good to change the taste on the on her food itself. So just if I put just her basic food, just a scoop of food, she is gonna eat it, but she's gonna eat it slowly, which it's a good thing, because my cat just eats too fast sometimes and she gets sick afterwards. So this is a good thing. But whenever I put some scoop of probiotics, let's say I give it every morning, so I just put a little scoop of probiotics in there, she just, you know, devours it like almost one shot. So, which is kind of good and kind of bad. So it's not, you know, I wish she would eat a little bit slower, but hey, at least she doesn't get sick from it. So that's a good thing. But yeah, guys, just a way to change the flavoring without, you know, changing the actual food, and with having some nice health benefits. So Pro 5X powder, guys, made in the USA, veterinary strength. So I know there's a couple of people that did some review on Amazon, which their container wasn't sealed properly. But if that happens, guys, you just contact Amazon and you just return it and just, you know, buy a new one. So it's just the hassle of putting it back in the box, printing the shipping label, and just sending it back. So it's not something that's like, I know people just don't like to go out anymore and just do stuff with the pandemics and stuff like that, but what's 5 minutes of your time, you know, just doing a couple of stuff. And if you need to go out and buy some stuff, you just stop by the post office and just drop that off. It takes 2 seconds, guys. All right, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this little review on some probiotics for your pets. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. That's always appreciated, and it helps with the YouTube algorithm. And make sure that my video gets you know, a little bit more exposure. So I would, you know, thank you for that. If you give it a thumbs up, it's always appreciated, guys. All right, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.